Awesome. Awesome. How are you, Lacey?
Good, doing well. Excited to be here again for our Web3 Wednesdays. And this week, talking about a super hot topic that uh, I get asked about all the time. I'm sure, Alex, you get asked about all the time, and is a big mystery, which is finding jobs on crypto Twitter. So, Alex, if you want to give a brief description on what we're going to be talking about today, and then we can dive in.
Sure. Let's do it. So, yeah, Crypto Twitter is an amazing place, which is a big community for Web3 professionals and people that are trying to get into Web3. And it's a great place to find jobs that are just posted. And some of the jobs are
Mhm.
exclusively posted on Crypto Twitter, which makes it super exciting. And the second exciting part about it is that founders and co-founders usually post on crypto Twitter, those
Mhm.
openings before they list it anywhere else. So you will have this exclusive ability to find great jobs, firsthand before and apply first and hopefully land it, within a couple of weeks.
Yep.
So let's get into it.
Yeah, I think just to preface before we dive in, we get a lot of people that come into our community every week that they don't even know what crypto Twitter is. How do you even get to crypto Twitter? Which I think is an important foundation that we just kind of give tips and tricks on how to find that before we then go in and show you how to find jobs within it. So, similar to like TikTok, you have a curated algorithm based on the people that you follow, the hashtags that you search, all of that stuff. So, the best way to get into crypto Twitter, at least from my experience, is to follow a bunch of big companies in the crypto space. Um, Follow hashtags, maybe make like a Twitter circle of different people, in the Web3 space, companies that you're interested in following. And then once you refresh your feed, you'll start to see your feed change into crypto Twitter, right? I think that's like the easiest way to explain how to get into it, right?
Yeah, and also, I mean, besides just thinking of crypto Twitter as a place to find jobs, I mean, it's a
Yeah.
great community. This is like a one for me. This is, every morning I wake up, I open crypto Twitter, and I can see news. I can see, what is, the
Yeah.
hype, what is happening in the world of Web3.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's more than just, looking for a job. This is a great community.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I spend a majority of my day on crypto Twitter or crypto TikTok, which is like a whole nother form of content consumption. But for the most part, all of my social media is something crypto related. So that has allowed us to also discover and refine like the art of finding a job within these social media platforms. So for today, crypto Twitter, and finding a job within that. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen
Mhm.
and kind of show you how I search for jobs on crypto Twitter and the keywords you can look up. And then from there, the types of messages that I see sent out that I suggest to our community to send out if you see a job that's posted and you want to DM that employer or that person. So, ready?
Yeah, and also we should show them how to avoid, bad actors on crypto Twitter because unfortunately
Totally.
there's a lot of job postings which are not really job postings, but they're trying to get more followers, more engagement by posting jobs.
All right. Are we on? Do you see me?
Yeah, I can see your screen. Let's go.
So this is my account. Let it chat. 1 second. We will go to Metaintro's account. Also, if you're new and this is the first time you're tuning in, my name's Lacey. I'm the co-founder here at Metaintro. Metaintro is a professional resume wallet for Web3, but adjacent to the product, we also run one of the largest discords for Web3 jobs. Our Discord community has over 11,000 members in it, with technical and non-technical job opportunities posted every day. So a lot of the jobs that are posted within our Discord come from crypto Twitter. Our team on the back end spends time scraping crypto Twitter so that you don't have to, because it can be super tedious and time consuming, on top of what already is a very time-consuming process of finding a job. So our community aggregates all of the opportunities that we have access to, we know about, and puts it into the Discord. So if you're tuning in and you're like, who are these people talking about finding a job on crypto Twitter? That's the context. We look at these jobs all day long. So, all right, diving in. So welcome to crypto Twitter. This is Metaintro's Twitter account. So if you scroll through our feed, this is like all crypto stuff, people talking about tokens and quick note, here we are. So looking for a job. The first thing that I would do, suggest if you're looking for a job, go to the search bar and type in crypto job. Or no, actually, let's do hiring Web3. I personally, and Alex, feel free to like jump in whenever you want, because otherwise I'll keep going. So I toggle personally between the top and the latest up here. Top will be the jobs that have the most interactions and engagement with that post, but that's not to say that this viewer, like the way that you're viewing it through this feed, allows you to look at all of the jobs that are posted. So make sure you come through both top and latest.
Yeah, that's actually a great point, because I mean, top will give you, I mean, most of the time will give you great job openings, but since some of them, like for example this one you have right there, it's been there for 7 hours. A lot of people already applied. So if you want to be first, go to latest tab, and then you'll have a chance. It's going to take more time on the latest tab, because you'll have to go through lots of irrelevant posts, but you'll be able to find this, just posted opportunities.
Totally. So like for instance, here we see Uniled Finance is hiring. They are hiring a legal and an account executive. So insider tip, let's say I want to apply to this job. I'm going to go ahead and click here. I'm sure, I don't think you'll be able to see my screen, but it's bringing me to their angel list job listing. But if you want to like go above and beyond, if I were you, I would suggest engaging with the post. So I'm not going to do it because this is on my Metaintro's account, but I'll still like it. I would like it and type something along the lines of like, hey, I just applied on Angel. I'd love to be considered. I'm an account executive with over 2 years of experience within, I can't spell today, within Web3. Throw in a little rocket emoji, a little wave, and hit reply. This way.
That's a must.
Yeah, totally. Like, I think doing this is the same to applying to a job on LinkedIn and like connecting with the recruiter, but this is just like the Twitter version of doing that. So I definitely recommend engaging with the post. I've seen also people kind of go even like more extreme with it, where they'll retweet the post and they'll be like, they'll write like out their resume. They'll write out, I just applied to this job. Here are 5 reasons why. Like I see people go a little bit more crypto Twitter in a sense. But I think all of this is in the spirit of showing your passion and your eagerness for landing a Web3 job. So I'm going to go ahead and discard this. Let's see what else. All right, scrolling through crypto Twitter. I want to find one that's like also scammy too, to kind of show you the flags for something that might not be legit. Let's see. Okay.
I think for that, I would go to the latest, because good ones will have a lot of positive ratings, and it's going to be on the top.
Yeah. Let's see. So these guys are hiring. Let's see. They're hiring Rust and Substrate engineers, and they want you to complete their technical challenge in Discord. This one, Again, all love to the people that are posting jobs on crypto Twitter. But if this were me, sorry guys, I'm a little sick today. This would be a little bit of a red flag that they're pushing you to their Discord in order to get hired. What do you think, Alex?
Yeah, the same. When they're trying to send you to Discord, or when they're trying to send you to a Google form to, fill out a bunch of irrelevant information. Now,
Yeah,
that's a red flag for me. I love when it's just taking me directly to the application page where I can read a little bit more about the position, and
yeah,
then, where I can just, submit my resume, just, some first name, last name, email, and just, send it over.
yeah. This one is a little so. You'll also see super common job posts for like community moderators where they require you to go into their Discord and like open up a ticket. That's always like a little funky just because that's not a streamlined ATS system. So, how serious is the team about running like a tight recruiting process? And then B, you're getting into their Discord and they're requiring you to stay there and engage just to apply to a job. So a little funky, that would be like a little bit of a red flag for me if I was looking for a Web3 job.
You know what I also do in order to, to check if it's, a good employer or not a good
Yeah.
employer? Can you scroll back to that posting? Let's
This
see.
one?
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Can you press on their, their
Yeah.
profile? Yeah, I always check, how many followers they have
Yeah.
against following. So let's say if there's like 43,
Yeah.
50 people, that's a red flag for me because, they're not to, crypto Twitter, and now they're, you know
Yeah.
sending out a job there. It's just, it's weird if they have no community and they're trying to post a job.
Yeah. And this one, and don't let the blue check mark fool you. They're
But
verified because they're subscribed. So, and like, again, I'm sure this is a great team that's building this project, but their engagement is low. Now you can see their actual impressions. So this is a little bit of a red flag for me. So
since we're talking
I would,
about Twitter, I'm just curious, Lacey. I never asked you this question.
yeah,
Do you like the introduction of the blue check marks that anybody who wants it can just subscribe, pay a fee, and it
yeah,
doesn't really show if it's a real, like for example on Instagram, in order to get this check mark, you need to go through the entire process. You need to have X amount of followers, and
yeah,
there's lots of different criteria. But here you just pay, you know, X amount of dollars, and you have it.
yeah, yeah. I think it completely removes the purpose of having a check mark.
Yeah.
I mean, it uh, it removes the original purpose. Now this just shows who's willing to pay to have their profile verified versus people that are authentically verified. That's all to say. Disclaimer: we just paid for Twitter Blue, so that's why we're verified. But we're a legitimate company. You can Google us,
And we
and
are verified.
yeah, well, and now you can't. I don't think you can get verified authentically anymore. I think it's like only through subscribing to Twitter Blue.
Yeah, I think
So
now that's the new rule that they introduced.
yeah, so it's like, well, now if I can't get authentically verified and I want to have that blue check mark, I guess I have to pay for it. So yeah, it is what it is. Okay, scrolling through more of crypto Twitter. Here's another job that was posted on the 20th. Alex, I'm hearing that.
Mhm.
This is totally kosher. Let's see, full list. Let me just go ahead and click on that. This brings me to their Notion page. Super normal for companies to run their hiring process on Notion. It's more of like a hacked waste solution to be able to completely customize what they're hiring, like an ATS system. So they're hiring for business development, digital marketing, growth, video editor, video coordinator, senior content editor, contributing writers, and an admin assistant. So let's go ahead and check out these guys. Yeah.
Honestly, just looking at the followers and the following here, it looks more legit than the previous company.
Yeah, definitely. So here, I would like it. I would engage. See, they had a ton of impressions on it, so I think that's safe. Okay, let's go to latest.
That's more interesting.
Yeah. Here.
Be aware that a lot, like for example, this specific post, the one you're pointing right now in,
Yeah.
um, I'm on crypto Twitter on daily basis. This guy is posting the same things over and over again. Basically, he's trying to take you to their job board, which is a
Got it.
different website, which is not verified. It's not bad, but I'll probably not click on it. Just scroll down.
Yeah, like this is you'll see a ton of people that are recruiters and they're just pushing you to their labor marketplace where the jobs are actually posted. But the point of scrolling through crypto Twitter is to like look for that direct access to the company. You know what I'm saying? So, but this is obvious, right? Because you can tell that it's going to a recruitment site here. So, and you'll know once you click on it, hey, I'm not like uh, on the company's actual Notion page or LinkedIn or wherever or their Lever or Workday. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what
And
you're
it's
talking about right here. Yeah. Let's see. People are tweeting about Uniled. Somebody's just like retweeting it. Let me find a good one. Looking for a good graphic designer to make a logo for my up and coming business. Okay, so like if I wanted to apply to this, he's telling you, he or she, they're telling you to DM them. So here's a good opportunity to show you a message that I would use if I was DMing. Let me actually share this screen really quick and share my Discord, or the Discord. Hold on a second. Do you see that?
1 second. Yeah, we can see that.
So if you go, welcome to the Discord. This is Metaintro's Discord. So we've talked about this at length before, but again, this is where all of the jobs that we find every day are posted. Sorry, guys, super stoked. And so on top of having jobs listed in our Discord, where's my mouse? We also have help channels. So this is our interview help channel, and we drop in, different like tips and tricks, Twitter threads that we write that are helpful to landing a job. But fun fact for this channel, if you go to the pinned message here, I have pinned a good Twitter DM for you to send out to an employer. So super common what I see when people will come to me and say like, hey, I'm DMing people on Twitter all the time and I'm not getting a response. The first thing I say, can I see your message that you're sending? And oftentimes it's one of two things. It's either this like long message that's more meant for like Discord. That's like 800 characters. It's like nobody's going to read that. Or it's something that just says, I'm applying to the job, something like super vague. So this is a better message, in my opinion. Just that I see messages all the time. So this is definitely coming from looking at messages all the time. So here, keep in mind an employer most likely is posting multiple jobs on crypto Twitter. So saying I'm applying to the job, that gives no context. And the employer is going to say, well, what job? Who are you? Where's your resume? Why are you applying? Like they're going to ask the natural questions.
Or they can just skip it.
Yeah, or they'll just skip it. Yeah, if they have the patience to ask, because their DMs are going to be filled. So here we say, hey, take this bracket out and put in that person's name or company name, like, hey, Metaintro team, I'm interested in brackets here, let's say the design job. I'm interested in the design job and I'd love to apply. or I'm interested in the design job at Metaintro, and I'd love to apply. Here's my portfolio. A lot of people have like online portfolios. Like, let's say you're a designer, you want to attach your Dribble account, you want to attach your Figma files, or maybe you host like a website with all of your designs on it. That would go here. If you are just applying with your resume, check. I would say see below for my resume and send a screenshot of your resume. Like clean cut, take out, if you did it on your phone, take out the like, crop it. So that's just the resume. But this way you can send the resume in the messages. And then here underneath, I have a ton of experience in 1, 2, and 3. So let's say you're applying to a design job. I have a ton of experience in Figma, Canva, and Adobe Pro, whatever is applicable to that role. And I think I'd make a great asset to the team. Let me know if you have time to chat. Thanks. And then put your name, your email address / Discord handle / Telegram link. So what do you think, Alex?
I love it because it's very specific, especially the one that says have a ton of experience, and then you list, specifically, what you know the best. I love the message. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think it will be very effective sending it out. And again, we can say it is effective because a lot of our users from our community, they're using it and they're
Yeah.
getting, retention. So,
So I don't think I can pin multiple messages. So there is another message that I sent on the 4th or in April, which is a template for following up on your Twitter DMs. Because sometimes you really want that job and you want to send a follow-up. So here, again, keep in mind that a few things can happen when you DM somebody on Twitter that you're not following or that's not following you. Your DMs can go into the filtered messages, very possible. So sending a follow-up DM, I think, is great. And then also commenting on the post and liking and engaging with it, saying, hey, I just DM'd you, calls attention to where your message might be, like if it's in the filtered. Also, if it's a hot job and a hot company, chances are their DMs are slammed. So it doesn't hurt to send, the next day or a few days later, a follow-up DM. And this is what the DM could look like. So, hey, employer name, I hope all is well. I'm circling back on my previous DM. I'm still very interested in the, whatever the name of the position was called, position, and would love an opportunity to interview. Again, here is a link to my portfolio. Or see my resume again attached or below, take a screenshot of it. If the position is still open, let me know if you'd be interested in chatting. Thanks. Name, email address, the whole thing. Still very professional, but friendly. It has the emojis. It's Twitter. It's okay. And is a polite poke, right? Like you don't want to be like, I get a lot of DMs where people are like, what's the status update? Or give me an update, and it's like, we have a ton of, DMs that are coming in. So I think the more friendly you can be, the farther it goes. Where can we find the follow-up DM? Okay, we're in our Discord right now. If you go underneath resources here and then go down to interview help, let me copy and paste this again. Be recent. Okay.
And also, yeah, does it work only for Twitter or any other social medias? I think this message can work across all of the social medias. LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook. Anything.
Totally. Yeah, I think. Yeah, you can. I would. This is totally fine for LinkedIn too, if you wanted to do that.
And also, if you have a great LinkedIn page, you can also add a link to your LinkedIn when you're sending a DM and Twitter. This way, if they want to check out your LinkedIn page, they can just, click on the link and be redirected.
Yeah, I think this is short and sweet. So, all right, okay. So now that we covered that, let me switch back to Twitter. Hold on. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see some other things that
Find a bad one. Let's find like
I know. Here.
bad
This is a good way to.
crypto.
I know community mod hiring.
Because my favorite one is when they're asking you to comment, follow, and then retweet in order to be considered.
Yeah, that's not cool. Okay, let's find one in here.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, this one.
Yeah. So they've hired 2 collab managers and 1 community manager. Still looking for an admin, gamer, weekly payment install. If you're an admin, gamer, Discord mod, or web dev, follow and comment your Discord ID, and our team will get back to you ASAP. So, okay.
Flag.
Yeah. So first thing, the fact that they're like making you follow them in order to get a response from them, not really cool. And also, look, it's working for them. They're like not cool that they're doing this, but it's working, so people are commenting, but look, they're not responding. See?
Mm-hmm.
And all of these people who think that this is a legitimate opportunity, like, are wasting their time. Wait, hold on.
I mean, even if they're responding, even if they're trying to build their community from scratch, they currently have 173 followers. Either this is a brand new page, and those people, those people are just 100 people that follow them back.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't look good.
This isn't cool. So this is a massive red flag. Anything follow, commenting, dropping your MetaMask link, your MetaMask wallet ID, your Discord ID. Like, no, this is not cool to do that. They need to run a proper hiring process if they're actually hiring. See, they had a ton of impressions because all of these moderators are commenting. Like,
Yeah, 5,273. That's a lot. Honestly.
Yeah, and if that company is tuning in and they're saying that we're talking about this, not cool. We need to have higher standards of recruiting in the Web3 space, which means, for instance, for this, not farming likes, and running a proper recruitment process. That's all not to say that maybe they're DMing these people on the side, but I'd be curious who has gotten a job out of the 50 people that have applied to this, 116 people that have applied to this. So,
Just press on their logo for a second, and they have 179 followers, and probably 160 people came from this specific post. So that's
okay. All right, let's see what else. Let's see. You see a lot of people on crypto Twitter saying, like using it as an opportunity to introduce themselves. Here posting their resume. If you need resume help, you can go into our Discord. There's a channel called Resume Help. We also have done a few resume review sessions on our YouTube, so check that out. Let's see. I want to find a really good one. Latest.
It's gonna be a little bit tough because due to the holidays, not so many companies are posting.
Well, okay.
There's still some.
Community. Here's one. Community representative. Let's see. This is like a third party.
Yeah.
This okay. All right, let's look up something else. Other thing. What else can I look up?
The hiring, DAO hiring.
NFT hiring. NFT. Let's see. Designer. Sometimes you have to be a little specific. Okay, here's one. GM, we're still hiring. Can you relate to any of these categories? Please submit your application here. Let me click on it. Okay, so it brings me, you can't see my screen, but it brings me to a Google form. So investor, advisor, partner, company, marketer, artist, graphic designer. My initial reaction, again, everybody who's watching, like, this is just based off of the fact that we look at jobs in the Web3 space all day and have for a very long time. This is what this job tells me just by looking at it. It's an early stage project, meaning like they're just trying to get their team off the ground, the Discord off the ground, figuring out what designs. Like, this is like ground zero right now, because they're also looking for investors and advisors. Secondly, it brings you to a Google form. My guess is that this is either unpaid until mint or paid after mint or a profit sharing job. Just my guess. What do you think, Alex?
Yeah, I honestly I hate when it takes me to Google Forms. First of all, it looks unprofessional to me. There's so many better services that the company can use to collect
Yeah,
the information.
better like Notion.
Yeah, Notion is great. And I honestly I don't I wouldn't like, for example, when I was looking for a job, I would not apply to this one just
Yeah,
because it's a red flag. Second, people want to get paid. This one probably
yeah.
will not pay
This
you
one,
right away. Maybe they will offer, like stock options, which is too early even to consider because
yeah,
they probably don't have investors.
yeah.
So yeah, my advice would be to anyone who's watching is not to apply to such jobs. Don't be desperate. There's a lot of great, opportunities available.
Ton of,
Just
yeah.
yeah,
There's a
it
ton.
takes time and patience, but you will get it.
Let's see what else there is. Um, um, let's see. Hiring crypto. Wait, let's do hiring like Solidity.
I think that, for example, I did see that OpenSea is hiring for multiple roles, so
Nice.
we can use them as an example.
Oh, here's one. Internship, rare skills. Hold on. We turn junior engineers into senior ones. Our career services place you at top companies. So, nothing wrong, but this is a recruitment company and they're hiring. Wait, let's see. You'll write blog posts and Solidity code under the founder's guidance. Be comfortable doing experiments on undocumented topics, retweet for visibility. Let's see. I'm going to click on it really quick to see where it takes me. So this is an actual opportunity with the recruitment company, from if I'm reading this right. It has the full job description, and they are looking for interns. Let me see. Compensation, they address that up front, which is great. First month trial period will pay you a stipend of 1,000 in USDC. That'll depend on how well you do and how much time you have available. We only pay in USDC. Oh, after that will depend. And you could take one of their blockchain boot camps for free. That's cool. I think for an internship, that's totally fine. I think it's a good opportunity. So I'm going to go
They're
ahead and look
paying
at
in USDC and not on their native token, which is good. So
it. I think that, yeah, I think this is totally fine. So again, I would go ahead and just comment on it. Tell them, hey, I'm applying. I'm an intern at X, a college student at X, or I'm looking for an internship. I'd love to be considered. I just applied on their type on your type form. So this is a great opportunity. You don't see a lot of internships in this space, so that's awesome. Let's see, what else can we find?
oh, by the way, guys, if you're looking for an internship, we have a great channel on our Discord, which is specifically for internships in Web3. Feel free to take a look and find, your next opportunity.
Did I already look up hiring Web3?
Uh, yeah.
Yes. Okay. What else? Let's see.
Let me think. Influence.
Hiring blockchain. Let's see.
Maybe hiring NFT. Did we know it?
Yeah.
Crypto.
Here's one. Band Protocol is hiring. These are legit. They're hiring software engineer, blockchain engineer, community manager, BD, and sales associate, and then brings you to the career page. Let's see. This all looks legit.
Directly to their website, not to any other resource.
Yeah, this is great. Yeah, again, comment. Wait, does this person? Oh, he's a technical recruiter at Off-Chain Labs. Oh, that's awesome. So BAM protocol must be like within the ecosystem. Oh, this was a whole thread. Nice. Oh, there you go. Ecosystem job openings. So this is a whole thread on different jobs in that ecosystem. These are all great. This is like a gem when you find these. So I would go through all of this and let me drop this also.
Yeah, so that's.
I'm going to drop this in the Discord really quick. Let's see. Dev jobs. That's in the dev jobs channel. Oh, and the internships because I saw an internship. Okay.
I feel that I posted most of them into one of the channels. I mean, not as a thread, but actually, directly to the channel.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think the last thing that I wanted to cover, so you get the point, like if you're searching key terms, like up here, all of these jobs will pop up in the search. So right now we're in the last week of the year. So like take what you see with a grain of salt. I'm sure the second and third week stuff will pick back up and you'll see more and more jobs. And the more that you interact with the job postings by doing the search this way, the more likely naturally those similar jobs will appear on your feed. So interact as much as you can so that you can turn your crypto Twitter feed into like a job search feed as well. Last thing I wanted to do was show you like an optimized profile. Because your profile is also super important given that you are looking for a job on Twitter. So meet Taylor. Taylor is currently looking for a DevRel job in the space. He is a blockchain engineer and was a Web2 engineer prior to that. And on our YouTube channel, if you follow us, you'll see that he is landing a job, quote unquote, in public. So he's documenting the entire process beginning to end of finding a job. So week updates on like, hey, these are the jobs that I applied to. This is what my like organization, my Google Excel tracking sheet looks like. This is what I learned this week. These are some projects that I tinkered on. These are interview requests I got back. This is how the interview went. So if you're on our YouTube, check it out. It's under, I think it's the playlist is called like Finding a Web3 Job.
Yeah.
So
does an amazing job. I think
yeah.
Great insights, and people that are watching him, I mean, they're getting amazing tips.
Totally. I agree.
The process of finding a job.
And last week, the video that he uploaded was optimizing his Twitter. So, which is great for this. So I'll show you a few so you can see different like examples. But Taylor to optimize his Twitter profile, given that he's looking for jobs on Twitter. So some things that you see here, personality first, love it. Here you'll see a smart contract that he's working on. You'll see that he's listing out his jobs right here. It's technical content with us, and then he's looking for a DevRel job. You'll see here, this links to his Vercel app or Vercel page. And up here, he's clearly stating, this is me, Ethereum, Solidity, and DevRel. So, and then he has a pinned tweet up here about his latest job that he landed, which was with us. So here's a good example. Let me think who else is good. Maybe I'll look at here. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Let me go to mine. Mine isn't like super optimized. Hold on. No, mine is not a good example. Let's see. Who else do we follow? Is Ugochi's optimized? No, not really. Sorry, guys. Should have had this a little bit more set up. Tabs? No. Since? No. I'm going to show you like a really good one because I've seen some really good ones. Tutors is really good. Mm-hmm. So Tutor, he's an influencer in the crypto space, and he's like a super big Binance nerd. So I'm pretty sure he does other things for Binance. So here you'll see like he's promoting the app, he's verified, and his bio is stacked. So you can see all the things that he does here. He's a host. He lives in Africa. Community builder for SMC DAO. He has his job listed here. Where he works is here. And then his link tree, which is great too. And the link tree, let me click on it really quick. Brings you
different social media networks that he is using, which I think is actually awesome, guys. Use this. This is so simple. Just one link which takes you to your entire portfolio. You have your LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram portfolio, everything just in one place.
And here he has his pinned tweet on community management. So my guess, if I was looking at him as a candidate, is that he'd be great for social media, anything Twitter related, and community management. So this is a great profile. Let me find one more. Which I'm going to no. Okay. Sec. No. Let's see. Let me quickly go to mine. And quickly just look through. Oh, Sahil's is good. His is visually pleasing. So he has his NFT here, which I love. He's building stuff at Alchemy. Like, here's a good, quick, clean bio. He has his website listed, where he lives, and his pinned tweet. So this was super cool. He found mistakes in their smart contract, in Adidas's smart contract, which is nuts. So Sahil, I think, is a I don't know what kind of developer he is, but he's a developer. So like, this is a nice profile. Let me find one more. I think Abbas has a good one too. Here, this is great too. So Abbas, I think, writes like Twitter threads on different like resources in Web3. So he's an advocate at Third Web, Web3 instructor and community Learn Web3, and he's a front-end dev and freelancer. He has his linked right here. And yeah, he tweets about the stuff that he builds.
And he has a great background picture.
Yeah, this is a
it tells what exactly he does. No, not this one, but like the banner in the back.
Oh, exactly what he does right there. This is
show marketing tips and resources. Great.
Oh, one more. Vito. This guy's great too. Also Alchemy, all of the people that work at Alchemy are awesome. Yeah. So here you can clearly see what he's trying to do. Love that he says he is at Ethereum and his link. So here, and Vito like only does like good threads. So I would definitely give him a follow. And he's verified too. But I think he's verified because, just kidding, because it's Twitter Blue. So I think we covered a lot.
Yeah. And I think, we shared lots of great tips, especially for people that are trying to get into Twitter. Maybe they're trying from Web 2 into Web 3. They're just trying to find a great place to search for jobs. And, besides jobs, as you can see, this is a great community where you can build, great relationships with other people that are building cool products, founders, co-founders, and such. And also, I mean, read some great news, what is happening in the world of metaverse, NFTs, crypto, Web3.
Totally. Did you notice I'm wearing my
I did. I love it. Yeah. By the way, guys, just a small spoiler. We are launching our swag, and hopefully it's gonna be out on our new website, which should be out shortly, where you will be able to earn some great, swag from Metaintro.
Yeah, I'm
This
super
is
excited for that. Yeah. Sometime over the next month or so, you'll see our new referral program where you can get hoodies and shirts, a candle that smells like the metaverse. It's good. So stay tuned for that. But this was just like a prototype. We were testing out different like qualities of the hoodies and print. Oh, and then on the back of this, we should I?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So
it's an application to McDonald's. Isn't that
yeah,
great?
I love it. I mean, I love the McDonald's application on the back.
Yeah.
This is such a selling point.
Yeah, I know. I was in the car. So we ordered a few different prototypes just to like test out different hoodies, and so I gave one of them to my mom, and I was like explaining to her why the McDonald's application was on the back, and she was so lost like to why. But I love it, and I think people that work in crypto will love it too. So
Yeah. Did you see this huge banner? I have no idea where exactly they had it. It's like McDonald's. No, crypto bros were still.
yeah.
Did you see
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, I think that's like a Times Square thing or somewhere in New York. I think that's it's there. So funny. But okay. Well, what other events do we have coming up? What are we doing next week?
We have. Let's see. I mean, I know that we have cover letter event coming up, but let me check which other events because I know we have two. Yeah, go ahead.
I see next week we are doing maximizing your LinkedIn presence, which I'm excited about.
Me too.
So we'll essentially do the same thing here, but for LinkedIn. So that should be good. So that's next week, January 4th at 10 a.m. And also we're running a contest right now, a work from home Twitter photo contest where you upload a photo to Twitter showing your work from home Web3 setup. You can enter in to win some USD. Or no, Polygon. Matter. Sorry. Win some cash. So crypto cash. And that ends on Friday, I think, right?
Yeah. And then we have one more event coming up on the 11th of January, which will be all about cover letter. Why do you need cover letter? We're gonna go through a few bad ones, good ones, and then we're gonna give you, great insight on how to make one that's gonna be you can use for multiple jobs, not just for one. That you can just tweak a little bit and then send it out to, the next employer. So that's gonna be fun. Looking forward for the cover letter because I think it's really important. Yeah.
Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. These have been fun to do, and if you're looking, if you want to rewatch this will be on YouTube and Twitch. And I guess see you next year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. 100%.
All right, guys.
Yeah, guys.
Okay.
Bye-bye.